Hello again. Yesterday, once the early morning mist and fog patches had cleared out of the way, most parts of the UK had plenty of sunshine, but there were some big contrasts in the temperatures from north to south. Across England and Wales, very mild weather. In parts of Sussex, we had temperatures as high as 20 degrees. But even though we had sunshine across the north of the UK and Scotland, here it was much cooler, with temperatures in Shetland just reaching 10 degrees. The reason? Well, we had this cooler air mass underneath this area of high pressure. Now that will be slipping eastwards over the next few days, and this area of low pressure to our southwest really is going to dominate and will be very slow moving. So we're going to have to transition to even more unsettled weather conditions, really.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, all. Hope you're all well. I hope you had a decent night's sleep. I know some of you may be a bit more bleary-eyed this morning. Cracking shot of some lightning here in Anglesey through the night, and there was a fair few flashes of lightning across the western half of the country. Most of those have faded, but a pretty mild night last night and a mild start this morning. If you're about to step out the door, head towards work or school, temperatures in the mid-teens across some southern areas, but generally well above where we should be for this stage on an October morning.
Matt would know the highest mountain in Tonga, but I'm not going to ask him. You would, though, wouldn't you? You know everything.
That is one thing that is escaped from my knowledge at the moment, I'm afraid. Naga, but very good morning to you. Hope you're all well. I hope you managed to get some sleep last night. Some big thunderstorms around across western areas. If you are going to head out shortly and for the day, be prepared. There's going to be rain across many areas for a time, but something drier and brighter to southern and western areas as we gradually go through the day. Feeling quite warm out there as well.
Matt can tell us. Good. I mean, it's a beautiful picture, but it's a slightly worrying picture, isn't it, Matt?
I think it's one that's made a few a bit bleary-eyed this morning. Naga, very good morning to you. Quite a stormy night across some western areas. Thousands of lightning strikes recorded, and there's some continue this morning, but a bit further east across the country.
But next it's Tonga. And probably the challenge is higher than the highest point on Tonga, which is only 1,000 metres, actually, Mount Carroll.
Yes, nice that you and Matt have sort of cross-referenced tie
We had our
and
usual
suit outfit
We had
today,
our usual
Wednesday
night chat about outfits and what to wear.
Isn't that lovely?
Got the hairs looking similar as well.
You should
Always
include
on the
Charlie.
phone.
You'll feel left out. You know that.
Sorry,
don't you?
Charlie.
Morning, Matt.
Good morning all. Good morning to my brother there on the sofa as well. It's quite a stormy start for the day in some parts of the country at the moment. Quite a stormy night last night across the west, but this shot just from the last hour in Northamptonshire shows those lightning storms continuing a bit further east at the moment. They're running into parts of Leicestershire and South Nottinghamshire at the moment.
You know, Matt, we were talking to Nick Eardley, who's outside Downing Street. It was chucking it down. I don't think that's the technical phrase, I think. Who else is going to experience that today?
Quite a few, especially this morning, Naga. Very good morning to not a brilliant commute if you're on foot or on the bike. Take a look at this scene. Heavy rain at the moment in East Sussex. This was taken in the last 15 minutes.
Thursday morning.
Morning.
Morning, both. I think some who are travelling to work this morning, either on foot or on bike, could do with a bit of Micah's positivity. Look at this. Past half an hour in Kent. It is absolutely hammering it down, and it's not the only spot either. Even if you haven't got the rain in, it's a bit misty and gloomy. It does make for some spectacular photographs, though, here in East Wales. But wherever you are, just about, it is a pretty mild start for an October morning.